To encourage wage work, administrators opened affirmative action programs to women, provided women workers with more equitable pension and Social Security distributions, and expanded the Earned Income Tax Credit, EITC, for single working mothers to all poor working families. The Earned Income Tax Credit supplemented the wages of parents by providing payments that would bring them up to a minimum scale without depriving the family of health benefits. A children's insurance program and a commitment to universal health care, Obamacare, that subsidized health insurance and drug costs, all helped to balance the work-family equation, but they by no means solved the problem of how to reconcile work and family life for the poor. Absent trade union pressure, the real wages and benefits of men and women at the bottom end of the income scale tumbled. Those who fell in the bottom half of the median income scale could hardly afford outside help for child or family care. To make matters worse, many poorly paid hourly jobs provided little or nothing in the way of health care benefits or vacation days. They offered no pensions and fired even good workers in order to hire lesser paid replacements. Some employers reduced their workers' hours in order to avoid paying benefits due to those who worked a 40-hour week. Large retail employers like Walmart found ways to evade their obligations to workers by doctoring the arrival and departure records of workers, refusing to acknowledge overtime work, or demanding that workers stand by on any given day until the need for their labor could be determined. The restaurant industry notoriously cheated tipped workers out of earnings and withheld minimal wages for weeks or months. While news articles and propaganda insisted that women could have it all, women's behavior told a different story. Among the well-off, birth rates plummeted as eager women workers chose to reduce the size of their families and have children later in life. Female physicians chose less pressured fields like psychiatry and pediatrics. Lawyers in high-powered firms settled on mommy tracks, where they didn't have to compete for partnerships. The numbers of female executives who had increased sufficiently to occupy 3% of CEO positions in major firms by the mid-90s stalled. Their numbers hardly increased until 2015. New mothers who could afford it opted out of the competitive race in increasing numbers. For the first time in years, the labor force participation rate of women declined. Women made up 49% of all workers in the late 1990s. They dropped back to 48% in the new millennium and then settled at 47%.